Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hey, folks, how's the weight loss going here? You're couple hours, couple days in. Huh? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, the reason I'm here, I want to support you any way I can, any way I can. January 17th, I'm having the Weight Loss Reboot Summit. You can register. It's free at weightlossrebootsummit.com. And I also want to invite you, Facebook, I have the event, that summit listed, Science of the Scale, again, Weight Loss Reboot Summit. But you can head over there and I am sharing weight loss tips, insights. And so today is tip number 4. So number 4 is know your numbers. What does that mean? Most of us have had blood work done recently. So I want you to pull out your blood work, get on your portal, whatever you need to do there, and find your blood sugar, or otherwise known as your glucose level, and see what that number is. Now, that number, I call it, the ideal number is 84. Ideally, if your blood sugar glucose level is 84, you're protected. You're right where you need to be. You can have a cheat meal. You can maybe have some wine and you're not going to get kicked off out of kilter too much. But what I've been seeing, especially during the pandemic, because I do a lot of labs, I'm looking for the hormonal issues that are causing fatigue, that are causing weight gain. So my expertise, my focus is in getting the labs done so we find out what is causing the weight gain. This is why you follow me at all, you listen to what I have to say. In all honesty, overeating is typically not the cause of weight gain. Unfortunately, it's sort of been shoved down our throats by the medical profession and everybody. Oh, to lose weight, you either have to exercise like a crazy woman or you just have to starve yourself. And chances are you've probably tried one or either, maybe both of those at the same time, and you lost a little bit of weight and then you plateaued or it came right back again. So what I want to share here in this event page for this summit, in the lead up to it, is sort of tips and insights to get you to start thinking about weight loss a little bit differently. So again, if you pull out your labs, you look at your past lab report, the glucose on there, number one, it has to be done fasting. If you went to the doctor in the middle of the day and for whatever reason, they did your blood sugar in the middle of the day and you already ate, we can't use that number. We can't use that number. We can't use cholesterol, just so you know. But we're only worried about blood sugar right now. You're going to look at that number, and as long as that blood work was done fasting, I say 84 is my magic number, because for every point over 84, you have an increased risk of becoming diabetic at 6%. So in other words, if somebody's is at 85, they have a 6% risk. If somebody's is 90 minus 84, you get 6 times 6, 36% risk. But if your fasting blood sugar is now at 100 minus 84 is 16. 16 times that 6% risk is you are now at a 96% risk of becoming diabetic in your lifetime if things don't change. And chances are your healthcare person checked off that the 100 blood sugar was okay. And I'm here to tell you, it's the beginning of a pattern that it's starting to get out of control. And we need to be aware of this. We need to look at these numbers and not just sort of blow them off, is they are telling us that trouble is ahead. And so we need to start paying attention. So I'm asking you, if your blood sugar is 100 or more, and even if it's in the 90s, I'm not a fan. But the closer you get to 100% risk, folks, we can still turn back that clock. We can still get things back and do it naturally, but we've got to start. There has to be a plan to get this under control, right? And so that's where you want to look at. You want to really watch the starches. You want to really watch the sugars. You want to, if you got the holiday cookies and goodies in the freezer, if you're serious about this, you've got to throw them away. You've got to be done with it. So these are the types of tips and insights that I want to share with you. And so they are at the event page for the Weight Loss Reboot Summit. Again, Science of the Scale, the 2022 Weight Loss Reboot Summit. And you can register at weightlossrebootsummit.com. So I hope you found this informative. Every day I'm sharing a little tip or insight over there. I also have a link that takes you to a blog post that I've done in the past about 84 and how to sort of calculate this blood sugar number. So I hope to see you there tomorrow. Please register. We're going to have just a great panel of nutrition experts, some lab experts in science, folks that I trust, folks that this is science. It's not, I'm going to do the cabbage diet to lose weight. It's not, I'm going to do keto, because are you really thinking you're never going to eat a carb again in your life? We have to have a scientific approach to weight loss. And that, again, is why I use the labs. I set up the plan for the individual, and then let's figure out what's going on. Let's figure out what we have to fix. Now we know what to do. Now we know if we need to clean up the diet, or is it another issue? Okay. So again, hope to see you tomorrow, but weightlossrebootsummit.com. Go register at the weightlossrebootsummit.com. Thanks very much. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye now.